When you head out into the wilderness, everything feels calm until it isn't. Weather changes without warning, batteries die at the worst possible moment. A wrong turn becomes a real problem, and help is usually far away. That's when the right gear stops being nice to have and becomes life-saving. Today we're counting down 10 survival gadgets that could genuinely save your life while camping. Let's begin. Starting at number 10, we have the Lifesaver Wayfarer Portable Water Purifier. Dehydration is one of the fastest ways a camping trip can go from fun to unsafe. Even clean-looking river or lake water can hide viruses, bacteria, or cysts that traditional filters can't handle. The Wayfarer solves this by using a hollow fiber ultrafiltration cartridge that removes up to 99.99% of bacteria, 99.99% of viruses, and 99.99% of cysts. It also has an activated carbon disc to reduce heavy metals, chlorine, and improve taste. It pumps at a rate of 1.4 liters per minute, and the filter is rated to purify up to 5,000 liters of water before needing replacement. Here's why this matters. If you're stranded or far from a clean water source, this unit becomes your portable treatment plant. The handle pump doesn't rely on batteries or chemicals, which means you're not dependent on power or resupply. Unlike many filters, the Wayfarer also locks out when the membrane is blocked, preventing you from drinking unsafe water. Whether you're with a group or solo, this gear gives you something no other simple filter does: virus-level purification in a compact, rugged package. At number 9, we have the Nitecore LR60, Lantern plus Power Station. Losing light at night can be more dangerous than most people expect. Whether you're trying to navigate uneven ground, treat an injury, or simply find your way back to camp, darkness can quickly turn a small problem into a serious one. The Nitecore LR60 fixes that by combining a bright lantern with a high-capacity battery station. It can hold up to two 2170 batteries, giving you an impressive amount of power in a tiny device. Fully loaded, it offers around 280 lumens of clean, even light and can run for many hours on lower modes. Because it supports USB-C in and out, you can charge your phone, GPS unit, or emergency radio right from the same device that's lighting up your campsite. What makes the LR60 special is how adaptable it is. You can use your own batteries, replace them, upgrade them, or keep spares on hand. That means you're not relying on a single internal power cell that wears out over time. And in survival situations, having a lantern that also acts as a reliable power bank gives you two critical safety tools in one: vision and communication. At number 8, we have the Thermacell EX90 Rechargeable Mosquito Repeller. Biting insects might not seem like a major threat until they are. In the wrong environment, mosquito swarms can lead to infections, allergic reactions, and sleepless nights that drain your energy and judgment. Two things you can't afford to lose outdoors. The Thermacell EX90 creates a 20-foot protection zone using a heat-activated formula that disperses into the air without any smoke or scent. It runs for about 9 hours on a single charge, and because it's refill-based, you don't depend on sprays, batteries, or even wind direction. What makes the EX90 useful in real emergencies is its consistency. It doesn't fluctuate like a candle or coil, and it doesn't require reapplying chemicals to your skin. It quietly keeps insects away so you can focus on setting up shelter, tending to gear, or staying alert, especially in areas where bites can lead to something more serious than just irritation. At number 7, we have the Uncharted Supply Coage Rapid Raft. Water crossings can be unpredictable. A calm stream can turn dangerous after a sudden rain, and a washed-out trail can leave you stranded on the wrong side. Being unable to cross safely can quickly become a life-threatening situation, especially if weather or daylight is working against you. The Rapid Raft is designed for exactly these moments. It inflates in under 60 seconds without any pump, weighs just over 3 pounds, and can support up to 400 pounds thanks to its durable TPU-coated nylon. When packed, it's barely larger than a loaf of bread, but once inflated, it becomes a stable emergency flotation device. Its biggest advantage is speed. In a scenario where rising water levels or sudden flooding create a dangerous barrier, having a raft you can deploy instantly means you're not stuck searching for alternative routes or waiting for conditions to improve. It's light enough to carry every trip, yet strong enough to be a real lifesaver when terrain or weather turns against you. At number 6, we have the GoSun Solar Panel 30 Plus Powerbank Pro, 2024 edition. Power is one of the most important safety resources outdoors. When your devices die, maps, communication, lights, medical gear, everything becomes harder and sometimes genuinely dangerous. This GoSun combo keeps you powered no matter where you are. The Solar Panel 30 uses high-efficiency cells to produce up to 30 watts, which is enough to charge a phone, GPS unit, radio, or headlamp even in partial sunlight. Pair that with the PowerBank Pro's 20,000 milliamp hour capacity and USB-C power delivery, and you have a reliable off-grid energy system that works day and night. What makes this setup especially useful is its durability. The panel is weather-resistant, folds flat, and keeps charging even if the sun is weak. The battery holds its charge for weeks, so you can pack it and forget about it until you need it. Whether you're off-road, deep in the backcountry, or facing a dead car battery with no signal, having renewable power on hand turns a potentially dangerous situation into something you can handle calmly. If you're enjoying the list so far, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I appreciate it. At number 5, we have the Midland ER310 Emergency Radio, 2025 edition. When the weather turns bad, conditions can change faster than you can react. A storm rolling in unexpectedly, a sudden temperature drop, or shifting winds around a wildfire can all turn a normal camping trip into a dangerous situation. Having early warnings can literally save your life. The Midland ER310 gives you access to NOAA weather alerts, emergency broadcasts, and AM/FM radio, even in places with weak or no cell service. The 2025 edition improves reception and adds better solar charging, a stronger hand crank, and a brighter 90-lumen flashlight with multiple modes. Its 2,600 milliamp hour internal battery can power phones and radios, and the ultrasonic rescue whistle is surprisingly useful for helping search teams locate you in dense terrain. What makes this device stand out is its independence from the grid. Even if every battery you brought is dead and the weather has cut off your route, you can still generate power manually and stay informed. During emergencies, information and communication aren't conveniences, they're survival tools, and this radio makes sure you have both. At number 4, we have the VSSL First Aid Pro. In an emergency, knowing what you need is only half the battle. The real challenge is finding it quickly. Most first aid kits are stuffed into messy pouches that slow you down when every second matters. The VSSL First Aid Pro fixes that with a rugged aluminum tube packed with clearly organized quick access modules. Everything inside has a dedicated place: wound closure strips, burn treatments, sterile gauze, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, medical tape, and even a compact LED light. It's waterproof, crush-proof, and built to withstand being dropped, stepped on, or packed tightly with heavy gear. What makes it genuinely useful in the field is how fast you can work with it. The internal rollout system lets you see every item at a glance, so you're never digging blindly while someone is bleeding or in pain. And because it's designed with input from first responders, the kit focuses on the problems campers actually face, from cuts and burns to sprains and sudden impacts. It's not just a bag of supplies, it's a streamlined toolkit that helps you stay calm and capable when injuries hit unexpectedly. Entering the top 3, these gadgets offer serious life-saving potential. At number 3, we have the Nightcore EMR-10 Electronic Mosquito Repeller, 2024 release. Insects might not sound like a survival threat, but in certain environments they absolutely are. Bites can lead to infections, allergic reactions, or in some regions, even disease. All things that are much harder to deal with when you're far from help. The Nitecore EMR-10 uses an advanced dual heating system to evenly disperse repellent and create a protective dome around your immediate area. It's USB-C rechargeable, lasts up to 10 hours on a single charge, and even includes a built-in emergency flashlight. And because it doesn't rely on open flames, smoke, or skin-applied chemicals, it works consistently regardless of wind direction or humidity. What makes the EMR-10 especially valuable is how quietly it does its job. In a survival scenario, you might be dealing with injuries, setting up shelter, or navigating rough terrain, tasks where distraction or discomfort can slow you down or cloud your judgment. The EMR-10 protects your space without you having to think about it, letting you focus on staying alert and safe while it keeps one of nature's biggest nuisances away from you. At number 2, we have the Garmin Fenix 7 Pro Solar 2024 edition. When you're off-grid, your watch becomes more than a timekeeper. It becomes your navigation tool, your weather scout, and sometimes your only reliable source of critical information. Phones die or lose service, but a rugged survival watch stays with you no matter what. The Garmin Fenix 7 Pro Solar is built for extreme conditions. It features multi-band GPS for incredibly accurate tracking in dense forests or deep valleys, plus a barometer, altimeter, and real-time storm alerts that can warn you long before the sky does. With solar charging, it can push its battery life to over a month, depending on your settings and sunlight conditions. That's a huge advantage when you're days away from power. What makes it truly life-saving is how much it can guide your decision-making. If you're lost, it can retrace your steps back to camp. If weather is shifting quickly, it can warn you early enough to avoid danger. And if you're injured or exhausted, it logs your movements, elevation, heart rate, and stress levels. Data that can help rescuers understand exactly where you've been and how long you've been in trouble. It's like wearing a tiny, rugged survival assistant on your wrist. Finally, at number 1, we have the Rescue Me PLB-1 personal locator beacon. When everything goes wrong and your phone dies, you're out of range, visibility drops, or you're injured and can't move, this is the one device that cuts through all of it. The Rescue Me PLB-1 doesn't rely on cell towers or Wi-Fi. Instead, it connects directly to the global COSPA SSARSAT satellite network used by professional search and rescue teams around the world. Once activated, it sends your exact GPS coordinates with a location accuracy of just a few meters. It also transmits a continuous distress signal so rescuers know exactly where you are, even if you've been forced to move or conditions are changing around you. The battery lasts up to 7 years on standby, and the unit is built to survive rain, snow, impact, and freezing temperatures. What makes the PLB-1 so powerful is its simplicity. There are no subscriptions, no apps, no menus, just a single protective flap you open and a button you press. In a real emergency, your mind is racing and your hands may not be steady. This beacon is designed for exactly that moment. You don't need to think, troubleshoot, or hope a message sends. It just works. And knowing that help will be heading directly to your coordinates can be the difference between panic and survival. And that wraps up the countdown. Which one of these survival gadgets would you carry on your next trip? Let me know in the comments. I always enjoy hearing what gear people rely on. And if you like this video, consider subscribing for more weekly tech that keeps you safe, prepared, and ready for any adventure.